Hi there, YouTube. This is the second time for me to film outside, and this time around you can see behind me that this is my swimming pool. I literally just went swimming for about an hour and a half, feeling refreshed, just took a shower, and I want to record an opening for this very special interview. So as you guys can see on my YouTube channel lately, I've been sharing a lot of internal videos with my producer, her mom, for instance, and soon next week after this video, I'm going to be sharing an incredible conversation with my content manager, Anna, as well. But today, I'm introducing you guys to an incredible artist creator named Tharyk. So I've been following Tharyk's work since 2016 when I first started working with my producer Herman, who is also the producer and the company behind Tharyk's music, and the record company is called ginTONIC. Since then, it's been, 5-6 years in the making, and Tharyk has traveled around the world, really has been able to grow his brand to, I'm going to list a bunch of numbers, 180,000 followers on Facebook, over 500,000 on TikTok, 50,000 or more on Instagram. But it's not just about this, all these vanity metrics. The point that this interview is actually in both languages, English and Spanish, and I get to speak a little bit Spanish in the end as well, but my Spanish is nowhere near proficient. So this is an incredible conversation I get to share with Tharyk, my dear friend, and someone I witnessed to grow over the years. And this is an opportunity for his fans to realize that part of the journey is really about not just hard work, but also that determination, knowing what his destiny is, and just keep improving upon his work. So if you like this type of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And thank you so much for your feedback, for your love, and I hope to bring more content like this forward. And I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye. Hello.
Hi. Oh my God. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. We have to focus on this interview, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just thinking, how come your setup looks so much better and more professional than me? This is totally not fair.
No, that is not true. You look so well. Really, you look so well.
Oh.
Hi, Faye. I'm so nervous because this is my first interview in English, right? You have to be patient. I don't know how my pronunciation is now. Try to be nice with me, okay?
Oh my God, Tharyk, you're incredible. I mean, we met for the first time, I think 2017, 2018. And I have to say, your English back then, just 4 years ago until now, is just incredible. I have no trouble understanding you.
You are so sweet. That is because you are my friend, okay? But I know it's not too bad, my English, but sometimes for an interview, you need a lot of vocabulary. I don't know if I have that vocabulary, Now we will figure out. Now we will figure out if my vocabulary is enough or not.
We'll figure it out. And please, I welcome you to speak English, Spanish as needed, whatever feels most comfortable. I welcome people to ask questions. And by the way, for people who are watching here, hopping on, thank you so much. I know it's on a Monday evening, wherever you are. And we're here to go through some rapid fire questions with Tharyk.
Okay. I'm so happy for this interview, for this opportunity. I want to say thank you and hello to everyone is connecting. I know okay, I will say just a little in Spanish for my people. Estoy muy feliz, es mi primera entrevista en inglés. Voy a ir diciendo pedacitos en español para todos los que se conecten. Faye me va a hacer una entrevista sobre mi carrera y lo que hemos hecho estos últimos años. Go ahead. I said exactly the same that I told you.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for the translation.
No, please. It's too much for me.
Oh, I'm a fan. I'm a friend. I'm a fan of Tharyk. And I think I really want to take this opportunity to ask you questions in English. Please translate into Spanish as needed.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know your origin stories. And I'm here to tease that out, which is, let's start with the first question. You are a singer-songwriter now. You travel in the US, worldwide, making deals. You're on Spotify. I'm listening to you on Spotify. But have you always been a singer? Who were you? What were you doing before you became a singer?
Oh, okay. I think I wear a lot of things, okay?
Yeah.
I worked a lot in different things. La verdad que antes de ser músico hice muchas cosas. I start with this career when I was teenager. I worked in different TV shows when I was teenager. Trabajé en muchas producciones pequeñas o en televisión cuando era adolescente. Always, you know, sometimes when you're a teenager, you have to decide which career you want to take, you know, you will you follow. It's hard to you because sometimes you have to focus in, okay, I have to do something for my economy, stability economy, you know. A veces dices, quiero tener una economía más estable, entonces you follow a typical career that the people say, you know, like a lawyer, like economy, like a doctor, but sometimes that is not that you want, you know. It's that the society push you to do it. Y cuando decidí ser cantante, porque fui muchas cosas, empecé la carrera de abogacía y la dejé, hice muchas cosas, y cuando decidí ser cantante, realmente fue porque sometimes the people think if you don't follow that kind of the typical career, you are not a professional. But the people has to understand you are a professional in whatever you want to do when you try to be better and better, you know. Whatever, if you are a gardener, that doesn't mean if you don't study for that you are not professional, you know. That doesn't mean, because when you say I'm a singer, the people say, he didn't follow a real career. No, because I left my family. I live in different places trying to find my wishes, you know, what I want. Dejé mi familia atrás, pasas Navidades, Años Nuevos solo. Realmente, si eso no se llama carrera, porque no sos economista o no sos un doctor o no sos abogado, I think if that is not a career, really career, what does it mean, you know? Because if you're trying to be better and better at something, that doesn't mean you're a professional, you know. But I studied a lot of things. I started with a lawyer, but I decided that was not me, real me. But you know, the first thing I tried to be doctor, but I saw the book. It's like this in Argentina. I said, oh my God, I cannot understand this. Yo vi el libro para ser doctor, eran como 5 tomos, así que no, I cannot do it.
So funny. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that you're trying to even consider becoming a doctor, where you even considered a career as a lawyer. Where do most of your fans and followers already know that?
I think I can never say. I have never. No, I think I never say nothing about that. You know, sometimes a little people they say I try to be a lawyer. No quiero que todo el mundo sepa que intenté ser abogado. It's hard because sometimes when I make a live, you know, I try to speak about my new music. I try to connect with the people. You know, I try to do everything that they can see more about my art. You know, includes. I think you can know more. You know, you can know how is my life, how a lot of things about me. Sometimes I say, okay, when you are my friend, you can know more that kind of the thing. For me, they are important, but I like to share with my fan about music, about funny things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's incredible. But I was just curious because there's so many singers already. There are a lot of people say I shouldn't blog or be in a certain career, you know, or in this case, I shouldn't be a singer trying to compete with so many other singers and creators on Spotify. They're already famous. What made you decide that this is a career path for you, knowing that's so challenging and difficult and many people have failed?
Oh my God, it's a good question, Dan. You know, I was thinking when I decided to be a singer, say, okay, I can be, because I could be a happiness, you know, doing other thing, but I want to be happy in my life. Maybe I will be poor. Maybe voy a ser pobre. Capaz, maybe, I don't know. But I will be happy, you know, because sometimes it's hard, my career, you know, the people consume your music. More when you are an artist that you don't have a company behind you, then they can push you faster than that if you do the thing for yourself. I have a huge team, you know, they work very hard, but sometimes that is not enough to be in the, how to explain this in English, another level, like a company, you know.
Yeah, it's very challenging. And now you are your own boss. You have to make all the decisions.
No. You know, that is fake. That is fake. I am not my own boss. No. We work with we are a team, you know. You work with Herman too, you know. And when you decided to work with a team, you don't take all the decisions, you know, because sometimes when someone try to give you a new idea, you have to take it, because they are thinking, they are watching the scene from the other side that you couldn't see it. That is important too. The singers, I don't decide everything for me, you know. Yo no decido todas las cosas. Cuando trabajas con alguien, es importante escuchar, abrirte, porque capaz que el otro mira desde otro punto. Entonces it's important that your mind to be open to, you know, receive other ideas.
Love it. So, you know, you asked me a question earlier. As you know, I'm a podcaster. You asked me, you know, who inspired you at the beginning. So I'm gonna throw that question back at you, Tharyk. Who inspired you? Whose music? You know,
my God.
Yeah.
I love singers, you know. I think they're more Latin singers, because I am Latino. Creo que una de las personas que más me inspira en la carrera de música is, I think one of the best one for me is Enrique Iglesias or Shakira, J Balvin. You know, I think they're one of the best on my mind when I try to say, when someone asks me, oh, how you figure out which kind of the art do you like, is this kind of the art, because Enrique Iglesias and Shakira, they were popular, they are popular, and they will be popular, you know, because they work hard. They can be popular in whatever time of this life. That is important for the artist, because sometimes some artists, you know, they're popular in a moment, but they cannot continue being popular because they have to work very hard. You have to think this. You cannot do the same things all the time. You have to change, because the life changes. If you want to have more fun, or if you want the people like your new songs, your song has to be like the new song are, because that is how the world works. It's exactly with our mind. You cannot think like how you thought 20 years ago. No, you have to think now. You have to be open to know. It happened exactly the same with the music.
So your music has changed a lot, I think, and there are a lot of variety based on, you know, I've known your music for 4, 5, 6 years, and I noticed the pace changes. There have been a lot of collaborations with other singers, and I wonder, how do you inspire yourself to change, to stay contemporary, to stay true to yourself?
Yeah, okay. A lot of things, you know. En el principio, yo cuando era pequeño hacía mucho pop. In the beginning, I started to sing pop and rock and roll for Argentina rock and roll. But when I am growing up, I discovered new kind of the music, you know, because the reggaeton is a new style or kind of the music, whatever you want to say. But when I discovered this, I did say, okay, now I can, if I like that new style that is coming, you know, I think it's a very hard work, because you have to sing other style, but you have to continue being you. You know what I mean? That is important. For that reason, I think in the beginning, I start with the rock and roll and pop, and now I am more pop and pop Latino and reggaeton. And that I love that, because I am very Latin, and I am so happy to do, you know, this kind of the music that the people enjoy. I don't know, if maybe in the future, the people are starting to, I don't know, to listen EDM, if I have to do it, I will say, because I love the music. I think that is the more important.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of comments, right? People don't know who I am, but there's a lot of, I love you, Tharyk. I love your music.
Yes, sorry. Hola, familia. Okay, I will say this just a little in Spanish for my followers.
Please.
Hi, familia, ¿cómo están? Okay, les presento Feisworld. Es ella es una amiga y aparte de una amiga, una compañera de trabajo, es la jefa, como yo digo, she is the boss. You know, when I speak
Yeah,
about the
I'm the
boss,
one.
she is the she is. Um, ella hace muchos podcasts y entrevista a muchísima gente importante acá en los Estados Unidos. Obviamente, esta entrevista, I am not the important people that she interviewed. She interviewed a very famous and huge people, but now it's my turn, you know?
Oh, look at you.
Decidimos hacer esta entrevista un poquito para hacerlo divertido y para hablar un poquito de mi música. Y estoy muy feliz y muy contento. Faye is a very huge podcast here in the United States.
I'm so flattered, so flattered. But you have grown so tremendously, Tharyk. I'm so proud of you. And I mean, in the past week, we spent a lot of time together, and I started to notice that you truly have a community. That people love you as the messages, and as well as we recently saw a compilation of like fan music videos, people holding up signs of the messages using your lyrics. And also there was a tattoo of your name on somebody's skin. Why do you think people are able to connect with your music? Is that the effect? How are you able to create that?
Okay. Faye me preguntó acerca de todas las cosas que ustedes hacen, Marce, Andrea, Lourdes, Ruth, todos los chicos y chicas que me siguen, Fer, Lourdes, Ruth, todas y todes. Me preguntó sobre el tatú, sobre el video que ustedes hicieron con carteles sobre mi canción. Y la verdad, cuando hacen estas cosas, para mí se me pone la piel de gallina, soy muy sensible. Esta vida es muy dura, es muy difícil cuando uno sigue sus sueños como músico, pero la única razón a veces que uno tiene para seguir es cuando aparecen estas cositas. Y crean o no, cuando vi el tatuaje, cuando vi el video, cuando veo sus posteos, dan fuerza. I mean, okay, I will say in English. I will try because this is very sensitive for me. I will try to say this in English. But, so, the singer, if you want to be a singer, it's hard the way, You have to work a lot, more if you don't have a huge company behind you. And when you are sad or when you are working hard, you don't see, the goal, and your fans or the people, they listen your music, they do this kind of the things that make you feel better. That is when you say, okay, all the work that I did is that worth it because someone listens, someone love my music, someone can feel, in their feelings my music. When happen that, it's the more important for a singer to say it doesn't matter if I don't have a huge company behind, because this way worth it, you know what I mean? Because when someone do that, like the tattoo or that video, or they are waiting for a new song, that is very, very deep, really.
Yeah, that's incredible. So you're on a lot of platforms, Tharyk. As you know, as part of my business, I love talking to creators as well as working with them, working for them to celebrate their work. And I have the pleasure of working with Herman. We're kind of in this, like, there's so much synergy. Seeing you have appeared on so many platforms, and we really haven't talked about this. You're on Spotify, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok. For people who don't know the numbers, I just saw you have 180,000 followers on Facebook, over 500,000 on TikTok, and a lot of people in general on Instagram. So how are you looking at these platforms? Like, were you trying to grow them and find all the fans all at once, or do you see different platforms having different purposes?
Yeah, of course. Different platform has different purpose, but you have to be in all of them, and you have to do the difference between followers and fan. Para mí tenés que estar en todas las plataformas, pero es muy diferente tener fan y followers. Y hacer una comunidad y hacer una familia. You have to make a community, you have to make a family, you have to make a fan because you have fan and followers, It's very important for your career, make fans. you know, make like that people that will support you in every step that you will do. Es muy importante hacer realmente gente que le guste tu música y no sea tan solo una atracción física o que no sea tan solo una foto linda, sino que realmente estén apoyándote en cada paso. Por eso es muy importante. Tengo muchísimos seguidores en muchas plataformas, pero por ahí somos siempre los mismos con 5 o 6 más, los mismos con 10 más, porque se empieza a agregar gente, pero ellos terminan siendo parte de mi familia, de la gente que yo considero mi fan, porque mi mamá es mi fan, mis hermanos son mi fan, y son los únicos que te van a apoyar paso a paso en tu música. For that reason, you can have millions of followers in different platforms, but the more important that you have to work is try to make fans, you know?
How could you tell the difference?
The difference is this one, you know? Sometimes the people, they are waiting for you because you look, for these people, you look nice or they like how you look, you know? And they are waiting for you a sexy photo or they are waiting something superficial, I say, you know what I mean? But the
superficial,
people, yeah, superficial. When the people is my fan, when the people is part of my family, they know how I am. They can know how is the sound of my voice. They can know when I posted something that I don't like. They know everything about my music. They are waiting for my new music. They know when I'm sick. You know, ellos saben, la gente que es mi fan, la diferencia entre fan y follower es la siguiente. Hay muchos followers que te siguen nada más porque lucís lindo, pero yo no subo fotos todos los días mostrando el abdomen o haciéndome el modelo. No, yo subo más música o cosas donde la gente conoce mi voz, la gente que está en el live, la gente que es paso a paso que doy, saben cuando estoy enfermo, cuando la paso mal, cuando tengo un día duro, o incluso cuando ellos lo tienen o cuando están todo el tiempo esperando una nueva canción mía. Eso es un fan y a ese yo le respondo y a ese yo trato de conectar de una forma genuina. Al que le pone un like a una foto porque es algo, porque le gusto físicamente o porque le parece algo lindo, se lo agradezco, muchísimas gracias, pero yo soy cantante. Okay, I said the same, but in Spanish.
Yeah, I understand. This is where I come in. You know, what are you most excited about your music career to date? You know, a lot of collaboration. There's just a lot going on.
Okay, I think I did a lot of collaborations, you know. That is very nice because you can catch other people, new fans, new followers, whatever. But, you know, I think for the singers, when you are a new singer or you don't have a million string like popular singers, you need to make collaborations for try to be in the front of the other people that they don't see you, you know? That is very nice. I think in the last year, I sung a lot songs, but for myself, I didn't have a lot of collaborations. But I think in this future, we are trying to fix this, and we are not fix it. We are trying to, you know, to organize new collaboration. It's very important for the singer because one song, when someone sing with you, this song is not the same if you sing this song alone. You know, it's very important because the other person, they will add something special from them.
Absolutely. This is so incredible because I feel like in a way, this is also a collaboration that we get to talk to each other on each other's channels. Are you working on, what's the next project you're working on?
Oh my God. Entonces, okay, me acaba de preguntar cuál es mi próximo proyecto. Okay, my next project, you know, I had COVID a couple of months ago. Tuve COVID hace unos meses atrás. That was so hard because I couldn't sing for the last 4 months. But we have a new song to release the next weeks. We are so happy. It's a soft song, but we have a huge plan because when I catch COVID, you know, we have to make a new plan. We have to push everything to the more ahead because we have to decide what we will do because we couldn't sing anything. For that reason, now we are trying to make a new plan. But the next weeks we will have a new song. But I will say this: always, I am working for new songs. You know, it's like you, Faye. We cannot stop. You
Yeah.
know, we are finishing something, but we started before to finish something. We started with other things. You know,
Yeah.
that's never stop it. Nunca para. O sea, ahora la semana siguiente vamos a sacar una canción lenta que la gente la viene esperando hace mucho tiempo. Pido mil disculpas, pero bueno, como saben, me enfermé. Me costó mucho cantar esta canción. Tuve 4 meses con COVID, después pulmonía, después otra vez gripado. Muy, muy larga la cosa. Entonces, esto es un músculo, es la garganta, por ahí le cuesta. Pero bueno, ya la terminamos. Solo faltan unas pequeñas cosas y en las próximas... Tus temas son increíbles, gracias. En las próximas semanas... Sorry, that was a kid for someone.
I know, I knew it was for somebody in the comments.
Ok. Entonces, las próximas semanas va a salir una canción. But we are working for the next 20 songs that we have.
20 songs you're working
20
on.
songs we have. Yeah, we are working.
Ooh.
And now, okay, I will say this in English and Spanish. In English, is we are going to Argentina because we are going there to shoot a new video. We are so happy. You know, this video that will be incredible. Vamos a filmar un videoclip en Argentina ahora la semana siguiente. Si todo sale bien, si no viene un huracán, si no me vuelvo a enfermar, vamos a filmar un videoclip en Argentina que la verdad es una canción muy, muy power. ¿Cuándo sale? I don't know when we release, because that is Germán has to decide that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Our
when,
producers.
Yeah, the producer decided
The
when we
same
will
person.
release. Yeah, the same person.
The same person who's making this happen.
Yeah, I heard it's going up and down, going up. It's running. Germán va, because yo estoy acá abajo en este estudio y Faith in other studio. I think you have two floor
We're
up me,
2
right?
floors apart right now.
Yeah, ella está como 2 pisos más arriba en otro estudio y Germán, que es el productor, sube y baja, sube y baja, sube y baja. He's going up and down, down. Oh my God, I heard him. You know, I heard him from the stair.
Exactly. You should show up in both our videos.
Yeah, Germán, appear there. He got... I count, Germán, appear here now.
The best, and now you have the run.
How many seconds that takes?
Exactly. Oh my God, he's gonna show up in just a moment. Don't run, Herman. I love when we're driving the other day and you started humming, you started singing in the back. I didn't know what was going on, but you were remembering, were like inspired by a tune, and you started recording on your cell phone. Is that right?
Oh my God! I didn't notice that you was listening to me. I didn't see it. Look at it. He's in every part. You know? He's a producer.
Herman. Oh, what does it say? What is
Me teletransporto.
What?
Okay. Do you hear him?
I did. I was like trying to read it. What is Herman Lo Amados?
What? Herman is teleporting now for your place.
Yeah. Snap! I was like, snap our fingers.
Yeah. Listen. Okay. Yeah. I didn't record. I didn't notice that you was listening to me when I was recording that. That's true. When I have a new melody, when I have something, or sometimes I didn't finish a new song. My mind started to continue thinking about that song. You know, sometimes I am in the middle in the car. We are going to the car nowhere, but we are going in the car, and I say, "Oh, I have the new melody," and I catch my cell phone and started to sing behind you, but I no sabía que me estabas escuchando.
It's beautiful. I love it.
But let me know if that happened. I think that happened with you too. You know what I mean? When you have a new idea, sometimes you are in the car, sometimes you're in the supermarket buying stuff, things. You know, say, I have an idea. You have to write it, or you have to put it in some place to don't forget.
Absolutely. Otherwise, you do forget. Sometimes I have like middle of the night, I have to get up and actually write it down in notes. So I love this. And I know that you guys are going to be traveling again tomorrow very soon. And I so look forward to your new music video, because I know the fashion, all the work that went into the work, all your families and friends and fans, all the influences, right, to create the next big project. So first of all, you know, best of luck. And it's just absolutely incredible to witness from where I'm standing. And so I absolutely look forward to it when the song comes out. I cannot wait to share it on Feisworld, as I have been sharing a lot of your songs, your projects with Feisworld Media audience. But now I feel like we finally waited all these years to have this conversation.
Yeah,
Long
yeah, that is
overdue.
true. Yeah, that is true. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, really. Um, I think in every project that I did, or when we are decided to take a decision, about a new project, you are in that. Herman speak about a lot with you, but I think Herman is the producer, but Herman, I think Herman loves more you than me, because always the people who know that, when I am making a video, when I am a live stream, Herman always say something, and say, shut up, Tharyk, no, don't say that. You don't say, always like that. But Herman doesn't do that with you. That is because he loves you more than me.
So cute, so cute.
No,
Well, you guys have such such good energy together. I have witnessed all of that. And I wish, first of all, what a privilege for me to be in this group, to see all of that happening. And I think we all influence each other in such a positive way. I feel like you both are the brothers that I always wish I had. And now it's a reality, and we're family. I was telling my mom, who you had the chance to meet, and then I'm gonna like show the audience a little over artwork. That's her mom sitting there. Right? So you get to see my moms, you get to meet my mom, and we're all artists here. It's just absolutely incredible. I was telling her, how did we all meet each other, become friends so close to each other spiritually, yet we don't look the same. We speak different languages. We come from drastically different places. So I really want this video to be a message to people out there, whether you're a musician, you're a creator, you're a podcaster, to respect and to promote this type of collaborations, to learn from one another, and to know that, sky is the limit. You don't have to limit yourself.
Yeah, I think when I decided to work with this, I think obviously the people, you will learn in all the time, but I think for me the more important is when I am making this, I have to enjoy it. Yeah. For me, it's very important that look like a game, like I am playing, Yeah. But obviously, responsibility in this game, very professional. But I need to laugh. Es muy importante para mí cuando hago un live, cuando charlo, cuando hacemos música, reírme, pasarla bien. Obvio, hay momentos que son duros y cuesta reírse porque hay que terminar cosas y uno se pone nervioso y hay decisiones encontradas con el productor, con el nuevo proyecto y demás. Pero tenés que disfrutarlo. It's very important. Obviously, sometimes that doesn't mean that you are not responsibility or you are not professional, because we spend a lot of time to try to be better. That doesn't mean you're professional, but you can try that in the way more funny, laughing, that's because always when I make a live, when I am in streaming, for me it's important that people laugh with me, que ellos se rían conmigo, yo reírme con ellos. Porque that is the more important. I think that is the way that I love.
It's so wonderful to share this, and I love to hear our conversation in both languages, see how people interact. There's so much I can learn from you in terms of how to make this more engaging. And thank you so much for spending the time, Tharyk. Is there anything I should have asked you, but I haven't? Is there anything else you want to leave with your audience and mine?
Oh, okay. I am so happy really for this interview. I am so happy for your support, Faye, because, I think you met me when in the first or second albums, in the first album, I think. I'm so happy. It's very nice to be here. I don't know, now I want to say a lot of things in my feelings, but I'm very sensitive. I don't want to cry. But I am so happy to meet you. I am so happy to be here. I am happy to know your mom. Really, I am. Okay, I will say again, I am happy. I think I said that like 20 times, but really, I'm happy. Estoy muy feliz. Quiero agradecerles a todos. de estar acá, de conocerte, Fey. Nos venimos apoyando y conociendo en nuestras carreras de hace mucho tiempo. Nos venís dando una mano impresionante a nosotros y quiero agradecerles a todos. A toda la audiencia de Fey y a toda mi audiencia, que por ahí me cuesta leerlos, a todos, gracias. Gracias por estar, gracias por hacer nuestros días más lindos.
Oh, I appreciate you. Want to
Okay,
thank you as well.
okay, but now it's my turn, Faye. Now it's
Okay,
my turn. I am speaking English like a 20 minutes. I don't know how many minutes we were speaking. How many minutes we are? Yeah,
I don't
now.
know, like possibly half an hour already.
Okay, half an hour. People, Faye will say something in Spanish.
No,
You
I'm
have to-
ready. Oh, this is so bad. I haven't even practiced. Oh, okay.
that is
I know.
more
I
important.
learned this.
She
I
say, no
was listening.
practique.
Ando buscando.
Faye,
First
this is
song,
my first song. That was like 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
No, listen. People, Faye, that is true. Ella no practicó decir nada. You didn't practice anything, okay? Okay, you can say something very, I will say like thank you so much, people, to be here. I'm on Faye, and I hope you like this interview.
Well, that's a really long sentence. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, too much, more shorter. Thank you to be here. I'm Faye. I'm Faye, and I want to say thank you to be here. That is perfect?
Oh, are you asking me to do
But
it?
I
or
will
you're
say that,
teaching me?
yeah, you have to say this. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hola, soy Faye, y estoy
Hola,
muy
soy
feliz.
Faye.
Hola,
Oh,
soy
yeah.
Faye. Okay, no, okay, part by part. Okay, hola, soy Faye.
Hola, soy Faye.
Perfect. Estoy muy feliz de esta entrevista. I am happy. Estoy muy feliz
Alto muy feliz.
por esta perfect. Entrevista.
Entrevista.
Perfect. Les mando un beso.
Say that one more time.
Les mando un beso.
Les mando un beso.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. Guys, this is so much more difficult. I have to like learn. It's like you're on a call and then with someone trying to learn English.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
So
Faye,
cute.
thank you so much. Really.
Mwah.
I say, Faye. Thank you. Es gracias. Es gracias in Chinese, right?
Yes.
Say it right?
Thank you. 谢谢. Your Chinese, Tharyk's Chinese has excelled so much in the past 10 days. Speaking with my mom.
Terrible.
It's very good. 谢谢. 晚安. So cute. Oh my God.
Okay.
So much love.
Yeah,
you
so
and
much
the
love.
community. Perfect. Thank you so much. Perfect.
Bye.
Bye.